How's it going, guys? I am Hustis Ghost, bringing you a new type of video that will rarely ever happen on this channel, probably, but I don't know, it depends how it goes, I guess. We're going to be going through a bit of a discussion about a popular series that I enjoy a lot. And there's a lot of people out there in the fan base that feel the same, and there's a lot of other people out there that just want it to die. That's right, everyone, if you're able to read the title, you'll be able to know that this is about Five Nights at Freddy's. If you have been living in the cave for the past year almost, well, I want you to know that Five Nights at Freddy's is a very successful series out there. It's pretty much a point-and-click horror game. And I know I can't talk. I know that point-and-click games are not all that big out there, depending on the game, but Five Nights at Freddy's has to be one of the most successful point-and-click horror games out there to date. If I think right, I'm pretty sure the only point-and-click game I've ever really played in my life will probably be Carmen Sandiego. So what is it about this discussion video I want to talk about? Well, as some of you may have already know, or some of you might just know by now, or did not know just yet, but Scott Cawthon, the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, had confirmed Five Nights at Freddy's 4 to be released on October Halloween of this year. And that just kind of made me want to think, boy, this is something I really need to start talking about. I have been planning to do a theory type video about Five Nights at Freddy's, but since this came up, I figured let's go ahead and do this for now, and I'll still think on the theory thing. With maybe, I don't know, talk a little bit about here, I don't know. So as we all may know, Five Nights at Freddy's was actually taking place before Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and Five Nights at Freddy's 2 took place on the second pizzeria, which was a prequel. So, Five Nights at Freddy's 4, if you take a look at the image of what Scott has teased us, you can see that Freddy, what looks to be like Freddy, is very torn up and very scary looking. And if you take my guess on it, this looks like it's going to take place after Five Nights at Freddy's 3. And that's why I want to do this discuss video, is my thoughts of what Five Nights at Freddy's 4 might be like. So here is my idea of Five Nights at Freddy's 4. As you can be able to take a look at the image, what we can see is Freddy. He seems to be all spiked up, and look at his fingers. He looks like something that will just go out and want to kill you. That's the thing. What some people speculate is that we know that Springtrap, which was the main animatronic that you had to hide from in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, inside Springtrap, spoiler alert, but I'm pretty sure I didn't need to put that up there because a lot of you probably already know, inside Springtrap is the purple guy. And we all know the purple guy is the one that is being accused of murdering the children during the pizzeria years, including the first diner. When we actually take a look at the mini games of Five Nights at Freddy's 2, the child was murdered outside the diner, which could possibly become the puppet. And then the first pizzeria, where the other children were killed and stuffed into Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, and Foxy, and also Golden Freddy. And that's what happened in the first pizzeria. And then here we are with Five Nights at Freddy's 2, where the hauntings began. And now, as we all know, that Five Nights at Freddy's 3, the children were set free. We were able to free the spirits from the animatronics. They're able to move on to heaven or whatever it is that we go after we die. So that leaves the question, what is going to happen in Five Nights at Freddy's 4? Because the third one, we only had the phantoms that don't kill you, but helps lead Springtrap towards your office. And the only animatronic you really had to watch out for was Springtrap, aka the Purple Man. So, we have Freddy here. A picture of Freddy for Five Nights at Freddy's 4. He looks very savage, like he wants to rip you apart. There are some theories out there that some people think there are two kind of purple men out there. We had the purple man, And we also have the Pink Man, who was actually seen at the minigame where you control as Foxy in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Could this be the Springtrap of Five Nights at Freddy's 4 or 3? So I'm getting myself mixed up now. Could this Freddy be that Pink Man? Were we right about the Pink Man all along, or were we just thinking ahead a little too much right there? I think Five Nights at Freddy's 4 will take place after the third game, and we will have not that many animatronics once again because their souls are set free. If anything, we're going to have phantoms again. I don't know. Unless he killed more children and there's more animatronics out there to haunt you, which I really do not think, because there's no hints for that whatsoever. Even though it's never been answered how many children the Purple Man has killed, but like I said, there's really no proof out there. If you want my take on it, if there is a Pink Man, I think he will be involved on this new Freddy suit. This could be the Spring Freddy that was mentioned on Five Nights at Freddy's 3, because we know that there was a Spring Freddy and a Spring Bonnie, which later on became Springtrap. So I want to go ahead and take your guys on it. What do you think of Five Nights at Freddy's 4? Do you think it will take place after the third one? Or do you think this is somewhat of a strange prequel? Because so far from that image, does not look like it. But of course, we will not get that much information until the time comes closer, because knowing Scott Cawthon, he's very quiet on this type of stuff. And if he ever reveals a trailer, it's just going to be one trailer until the game's released. So again, I'd like to hear what you guys think. And to me, the reason why is when I put this out there, but the reason why I don't think that we will have a game based on the diner and the first pizzeria is because the diner is when the first child was murdered. That's it. You only have like the kitchen and the main room, really. Nothing to watch out, not many rooms to look at. Why the hell even do it? And the first pizzeria where the rest of the kids were murdered, that was it. The only thing that might have been haunting the area was the puppet, the marionette. Unless you had to watch out for the puppet for some odd reason, there's really no reason to have a game based on the first pizzeria either. Because that's when the children were killed, that's when they were stuffed into the animatronics, and they do not really start haunting the animatronics until Five Nights at Freddy's 2, really. So, first diner, first pizzeria, pointless games, I'm pretty sure. I hope Five Nights at Freddy's 4 continues on from Five Nights at Freddy's 3. But then again, that's me. Want to hear what you guys think? What do you think of the picture? Do you think Pink Man might be involved in this new Freddy we're looking at? Or do you think there could be more unrest spirits taking form? Or do we just really don't know until we get more information? I hear you guys' thoughts. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye.